How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Um, Blessings to all. Today, I'm going to address a serious subject, something that I've been trying to avoid to address because I'm afraid of being labeled crazy or a number of other things. But today, I realized that I've already been labeled crazy. I've been labeled a number of things, and in fact, it's just brought me closer to the people. And so today, I want to address Capitol Hill, Washington, United States of America, all those who are the keepers of those secrets that are kept behind closed doors, whether you're on the left or right or what you claim to be. But this is, so I guess you can call this America's best kept secret, since December 8, 1981, when I was born with the God-given gift to being able to address the people and just something that was blessed upon me by the Creator Himself. And since that day, I've been chastised. I've been put to the ringer, and kept a secret, brushed away, put in prison for a number of years, something that shouldn't have happened. I've been, scientifically researched. I've been watched my whole life. I've been, violated, a number of things. But I realized that everything that has been done to me, your attempts to bring me to a closer death has actually brought me closer to the world. And although you have me in a bubble, it's the same thing. I've been locked up, and you weren't able to keep my mind imprisoned, and you can keep me in a bubble right now, but the world speaks, and I know that I'm being watched all around the world, and I know that everybody could hear me and everybody could see me, and not only see me but see through me, and and with me, and I've come to think, there has to be a lot more behind these stories, this cover up about people trying to kill me and hurt me. And I ask myself, why would you stop me from having babies, from having kids? You could make certain accusations if you like, but you haven't done that to anybody else, and that's because you're trying to breed out what God has given me into your cult or a cult or whoever's behind this scheme, and you're trying to take something that was given to my people, to our people, and it's not a human choice, it was someone else's choice, and you decided to take it upon yourself to take that away from, not only from me though, from the people. And I'm used to facing death, and I've been ready to die a lot of times in my life, and this time around I decided to duck and dodge it, just so it could bring me to this day, to the point where everybody realized what was going on, and that day has came. It's only a secret because you're afraid to address it. You don't want to admit your wrongs, or admit your fellow co-workers or your fellow brethren, put them out there and acknowledge that something wrong has been done, something of this magnitude has been done and hidden from not only me, not only from this country, but from the world. And you know, I found myself at a loss for words a lot of times and didn't know how to address the subject. But the reality is that, as angry as I am, uh, there's people out there much more angrier, and and you know those involved have done this because they want to breed in, like I said, breed in a God-given gift into their bloodline, into what they believe is the supreme race. But that's not how things are, and for you to try to steal that from someone else is not only a travesty, but it's a crime that a lot of people are not gonna be willing to forgive. And the worst part about it is, your actions show that you don't really believe in God, because God wouldn't have wished those things upon anybody, and it shows that you were in search of power and ego, instead of being trying to preach the word and kindness and the righteous way. And like I said, everything that you've done to this day proves that you don't really believe in God, and that's not what you're searching for. And those that were involved and continue to chastise me, they will be met in eternity with God's vengeance. But more to the story is that people are tired, and they want as well as I want. I want the truth to come out, and full disclosure on everything that's happening from day one. The scientific stuff, the psychological test, all the surgeries and everything I've been through. And it's it might be your guarded secret, but in reality it's not a secret. People are aware, and people are disgusted at what's happened. And I'm used to being ready to be gone from here to tomorrow, and and I believe that the people's will is are tired of these games, and they're ready too. And if I'm sitting here talking about it and trying to clean myself up and be a better person, is because I believe in peace, and I believe that everybody should be able to get along, and I believe in making sacrifices to do well for others, upon others, and with others. But if you're not willing to do the same, that leaves you outside the bubble you try to put me in. And it seems now that my bubble has become the world about, and so what I ask for is that truth be told, and justice be brought about, and none of this kangaroo court stuff where you guys bring people out and find them not guilty and move on with your lives. No, we want results, and we want action, and it's a request, in a peaceful manner for everybody to grow and move along. But it takes two parties to be able to deal with the issue so big and well known to the world. So if you guys are not willing to do that, if you're not willing to approach me and be truthful about what's really happened here, then the world's not going to be ready to just accept people continue to do what they want to do and abusing what the Lord has placed on this earth for everyone to enjoy and to walk hand in hand with. And you're not any more special than the next man. And if you think that, we're not gonna get anywhere. And like I said, it's, I'm putting it out there so that people know, and that although you guys already know, that this is not a secret. But if I don't say it, then it don't get done. And the bottom line is, I've experienced all the suffering, and I'm willing to, to address this in a manner where, where we could speak across the table and come to a mutual understanding. But if you're not willing to do the same thing, that's gonna leave you outside the bubble. And I speak as the people, like I'm boots on the ground type of person, and there's more people out here than there are in your offices, and I'm not making any kind of threat or anything like that, but I want to explain to you that, there's a lot of people upset, besides myself. And, if people are not willing to change and get with the times and address the issues and show that they're willing to do that, then that creates a problem outside of my hands. And I just want to take the time to address that, and God's will do what He does, and God believes in forgiveness, but God also punishes, and our eternity is not ours to be trading and stealing from each other. It belongs to one person, and God Himself has the final say. So, God bless you.